Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles.
This October 26, 2020 opinion paper. History tells us that over the course of the last 50 years, I have successfully utilized all the past prime ministers to save many victims. The present prime minister will soon be destroyed by phone tapping and the criminal is a police officer. Lesson from Seychelles: abuse of power and authoritarian rule destroy. This October 26, 2020 opinion paper welcomes you all. I will be a follow-up to that of yesterday. However, it will not focus on any new special elements. We would rather try to clarify but a few points, side issues, our position, our beliefs, our systematic approach and method to solving poor people's problems, utilizing our opponents or enemies in the best interests of the country, etc. Got the message? Anyway, bon lecture. Take care. And thanks for sharing the paper. B. Students column. 1. Every Sunday morning is pretty hectic. We are in a rush to submit the articles well before 10:30 a.m. Exceptionally, the administrators of both Facebook and YouTube work on Sunday mornings, just to help us in our mission. We are all indebted to them. We just say a big thank you. 2. And in that rush, we forgot to mention the English expressions we had highlighted on Friday last. Sorry. There were 22. And yesterday there were 25. En passant, some of my friends often ask me the following questions: how come you remember so many things and details? Well, not all. At times, I forget. But overall, in comparison to some, my mind remembers a lot. Main reason? I read and write a lot. I listen to world news or watch it for many hours every day. And I meditate, toy with ideas, to keep the mind healthy and busy. Try all my methods. And see their wonders in less than 1 month. Trust me, friends. See, for the last 5 decades, my unusual and strange ways of solving problems have not changed much. 1. True that most of our friends who have been following my work since the 1970s now know my methods of dealing with problems and solving them. Also true is that our Facebook friends who are attached to our articles since February 2011, are now well aware how we operate, to help people or the country. In sharp contrast, some of the news ones who have joined our platform recently, might not well understand me and my ways and means of doing things. 2. Hence, following yesterday's article, the clarifications listed below are deemed important. A. L'Express 1990s articles, I was writing quite often when Ivan Marshall was the editor-in-chief there. He paid me 70 rupees for each article. The only problem was that some mistakes went unnoticed. And he published my views even if L'Express had different ones. His professional advice is still ringing in my ears. We agreed to disagree. When Raj Medapan was there, he himself edited my papers. Mistakes were rare. And his sound and expert advice? Write short and simple sentences, easy to understand. And never exceed 1,000 words in a paper. And then, my articles were never the object of any legal complaint. So, we learned to respect each other, in public interest. B. Sir C. Wazagur Ramgoolam and the Labour Party. I come more from a Ramgoolamist family of Belter than a Labour Party one. 16 of the newly elected Labour Party 1976 candidates wanted a drastic change inside the Labour Party and the government. They had chosen me as their leader. But Sir C. Wazagur Ramgoolam and the old guard were dead against. Whilst in the Labour Party, I asked for a commission of inquiry on 4 ministers. 2 were convicted. 2 ran away. I voted against the Labour Party militant Social Democrat government on some national issues. Rights of workers, high food prices, by-elections which were cancelled, etc. And then, through parliamentary questions, motions, statements etc., I had successfully pressurized Sir C. Wazagur Ramgoolam and his ministers to solve pressing problems of the common people, come to the rescue of enslaved sugar estate camp dwellers, build a bridge at Eilat, Camp Diable, liberate the beaches which were controlled by the rich, etc. Remember, I was expelled from the Labour Party. However, I utilized the government to save many victims. When the time came, I brought back Sir Siwazagur Ramgoolam and Gaetan Duval in 1983, to save the country and democracy. True, I paid a price. See Anirudh Jugnauth and Paul Berenger in 2000, the country had to be saved after the 1999 racial riots. I cemented that alliance. Remember, I never set foot into the government house. I utilized both to save the victims of sale by levy and money lenders. D. Navin Ramgoolam, I am a Laburite and never a Navin disciple. But I had utilized him several times during his 14-year rule to address many problems. At least, he listens. E. Pravind Jugnauth, he is the worst ever. He has a big problem now. Is he aware that phone tapping will soon destroy him forever? The criminal is a police officer, his own relative.
Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.